Hello everyone, welcome to iplust solution. In this series, we are creating a full stack web application of movies streaming, and this project is of Hong Kong place, which is situated in China. So in this video, we are going to create a DB structure of our platform, and we will take help of Draw SQL, and with the help of Draw SQL, we will create a structure of DB, how it will look like. We will visualize it with the help of Draw SQL. So we will start working on it, and we will. This video can be long, but we will understand how everything will be there in our project. Okay, so first we will create a table, and the table name will be movies. Basically, here all the movies will be present, and here we will give a movie ID, movie underscore ID. Okay, and this will be begin instead of UUID. This we are taking as begin. After that, there will be title of that movie, and this will be text. Okay, after that, what can be there in movies? We will take for SEO purpose org title. So org title, and org title will also be a text. After that, we will take description. The description will also be a text, but this will be a long text. Okay, so we will write long text like more than 100 character or more than 60 characters will be there. After that, org description. So for SEO purpose, what will be there? Okay, after this will also be a long text. After that, in which year the movie is released, so we will write release movie of or release date. Okay, release date. This will be the date, and this will be only date instead of date name, because we need only date. So after that, type. What is the type? Whether it is movie or animation video or any series or anything like 3D cartoon or any series is there, so that will come under type. Then duration. Then what is the duration of that movie? So duration of that movie, this will be integer, and we will keep it in minutes. Okay, so okay, begin it can be okay, that's fine. After that, a small poster means for mobile versions we need a poster. So for that, we will write a mobile like a small poster, and this will be text. After that, medium poster will be there, medium underscore poster, and this will also be text. After that, we need long poster also for when user have opened movie in big screen, so we need a long poster also. And this will also be text. Ignore the spelling mistake if I had done here, because it's not finalized. We will work more on it, but just now we are visualizing how the structure will look like. After that, trailer, and trailer will be in form of JSON, because there can be more than one trailer for of a movie. Of course, this will be in JSON. After that, there will be keywords. So keywords means for SEO purpose, like while searching on Google, like if we are searching this full movie, so we will keep that in description, and this will be separated by commas. Okay, after that, the after keywords we will set a language, and the language will be text, of course, and there can be any language, English, Hindi, or any other language of that particular movie. After that, created at means on which date it is created. This movie is added to our DB structure. So this will be the movie structure platform, means table of movie. After that, we will create again one table for users. Basically, the users will also be there on our platform, so we will create one user table. Okay, so for users, we will create again one more table users, and we will write here user ID. User ID, this will be begin. After that, what is the name of that user? Same, this will be text. And what is the like we need to separate every user by username, or then we will take it to username, and it will be text, and we will make it unique. So we will make it unique. Username will be unique for every uh, DB in, like all the users which are present in DB. Unique usernames will be unique. After that, we need email ID, and email ID should also be unique. So we will make it also unique. And after that, we need a profile picture, profile underscore picture. This will be text, of course. And after that, password. and we will store your password in a hash form, so we will keep it in as a text. After that, dob, and dob will be the date, not instead of date and time, only date it will be. Now we will see whether the user is admin or not. So we will write is admin. We will write here, create a column, so it will be a boolean. So whether the is admin is true or false. Is it true means this user is admin. If false, then it's not an admin. So after that, we will make a typo. Basically the type is here, in which quality max to max the user can watch. So the type will be here as a text. And after that, we will write here last subscription date, means till when our user can use the subscription model. So last subscription, this will be the date. After that, language, means this user which language used to prefer. Okay, this will be the text. We will show the user only those language movies. Okay, after that, we will write here created at, means this user was created at on which date. So we need here date and time, and this will be the column of users. Okay, now our users are created. Now we will work on comment system. So for comment system, we will create one table of comment, and in this table there will be the comment id, comment id, and this id will be the begin. After that, user id will be there, user underscore id, and that will also be a begin. Then movie id, on which movie we have commented, so we will write here movie id. After that, comment text, so what the text user have commented. Okay, so there we will write here comment underscore text. And what is this? This will be the text, whatever the message user is giving us, this will be the text, of course. After that, we will add, means this comment is added on which date, so we will write here created at, and this will be the date and time, on what time also it is added. So this will be the comment. Now we will work, this is the comment system. Okay, now if we I show you, let me kept it down, and let me, okay, now here you can see this user id will be linked with user, correct. Let us link right now. Okay, now this movie id will be linked by movie id, correct. And that's it for this correction. Okay, now we will create again more table for replies, means any of the user can give reply to them, even the admin can also give reply to them. So we will write here comment reply, comment underscore reply, and it will be here comment reply id, comment underscore reply underscore id. This will begin. After that, here will be comment id, on which comment we have replied. So we will here comment underscore id, this will begin. After that, user id, which user have replied, whether it was the admin or not an admin, and what message he have given, then message will be there, and this will be as a text. After that, created at, means on which date and time we have created it, this will be the date and time. So this is all which will be there in comment like reply system. So here we will this user id will be the user id. Okay, and this comment id will be the comment id. Okay, this will be the structure of comments and replies. Now we want that every user should have some feature, like if I little bit tell you that what a user can have, that user can have their watch list, their watch history. Okay, so now we will create two more tables. One will be for watch list, and we will give here watch list id and watch list id, this will be begin to. After that, user id, this will also be a begin to. After that, here we will watch, or we will categorize that which movie was added, so we will make again one column of movie id, and when this was added to watch list. So added at okay, these four will be there in watch list, and now we will make it relation. So movie id will be the movie id from movie table, and the user id will be the user of user table. Okay, so this will be how the watch list relationship will look like. After that we will create we have created watch list. After that we will create watch history. Watch history, whatever the user have watched, we will keep that in watch history. And here will be history id, history underscore id. This will be begin to. After that user id, and what he have watched, we will keep track of that. So we will write here movie id, and this will be begin to. And this means when this the user have watched. So we will write here watched at, watched at, and this will also be date and time. Okay, so because we need time and date when user have watched it. So now let's create a relationship of this also. Okay, so user id will be the user id. Okay, let's make relation of this. Okay, one sec, what is going on? Okay, now the relation will look like of somehow like this, and movie id will be the movie id. It will be linked to movie table with movie id. So this is how our relation will look like of watch history. Okay, now after watch list, we will create a recommendation table. So basically, in recommendation table, if let's have an example, if user is watching this movie ID, so below this movie ID, what all the related content we need to show. So we will keep it on a priority basis, and we will decide whether which movie will be the shown at the top. So for that, we will create a table of recommendation. Uh, Okay, this table will be the for recommendations, and we will uh, make it primary key as a recommendation id. Okay, this will be begin. After that, here movie id means which movie we want at the top. So movie id, this will be begin. After that, recommendation movie. After that, recommended movie id means which movie we want to recommend. This will be movie id means this id on this below this movie, which movies will be recommended. So that will be recommended id, recommended movie id. Okay, and this will also be linked with the movies, by the way. And after that, again we will add column, and that column will be for recommended recommendation score. So this score can be, this score, by the way, it will be in number. So what is this recommendation score? So basically we will give a score of starting from 1, and like 1 means just below to this movie on the recommendation, on the top we will show this one movie. If we are giving recommendation score as 2, then next to that movie and next to that movie, in this way we will score show the recommendation score on the basis of recommendation score. After that we will see the recommendation was created on which date, created at, and this will be date and time. Okay, so this is all what the recommendation table will look like. And now let's create a relation of this table. Movie id, and this will be linked with movie id. After that, recommendation movie id will be also be the same, so will be the linked here. Okay, created and score will not be linked to any of the table. Okay, this is what till now the output will look like. Now we will see the request. Means any user can request any new movie. So we will create again one more table with the name request, and there will be one request id, and request id will be the begin, of course, and the user id means which user have requested us, and what have requested. And what have requested means the message you want to give. Okay, and this will be the text. After that, we will track a record whether we have read this request or not. So we will write it is read. Basically these all operations will be handled with our backend team, like our admin panels who will be running the backend panel, and is read will be boolean. Okay, after that, have we replied replied count? How many replies we have given to this person? Reply count, and this will be begin to, and when we have replied, or when we have when the user have created this ID. Okay, initially the replied count will be the 0. Okay, created at, and this will be date and time. Okay, now after that, now let's create the relation of this table. User ID will be the user ID. Okay, so it will be linked to user ID. After that, okay, that's all. Now the replies will be there for this, so we will make one more table for reply of reply. Okay, reply, and now here it will be reply id. This will be begin to, and request id. Okay, so request id will be the request id, request underscore id. This will be also a begin, and what message we have replied. Okay, this will be message, and it will be the text. One sec. Okay, this will be the text. After that, we will track a record when we have replied to them. So created at, and created at will be the date and the time. Okay, this will be the reply column, which will look like, and there is how we will make a relation. Okay, so here we need user ID also, because we can't track right now which user have replied. So we will add one more column, that user ID, user underscore ID, and let's create now relation for this replies. So reply ID will not be related to anything, and request ID will be linked with the request ID for of request table, and user ID will be connected with the users. Okay, this is what the relation will look like. One sec. Okay, the relation has been created from the left side. Let's delete one relation. Okay, fine. Okay, now we will create genre of these movies, or whether this movie is action or like horror, somehow like this. So we will make one genres, okay, genres table, and this will be genres ID. Okay, this will be begin to. Now the what is the name? Okay, name means the genres name, like romantic or horror or action. So this will be the text. Okay, after that, we need like image of this, like image or logo, we can say general logo. So we need image, that will be the text. After that, we need description, a small description. Okay, small description, this will be the text. We can keep it text instead of long text, and we need to track like this genre has been created when. So created, and it will be the date. Okay, after that, this will be the genre table. Okay, let's keep it aside. Now you have shown many of the platforms that single movie can have multiple genres, correct? So let's create one table which will keep track of our relationship. Okay, so what we will do right now, we will get two things. We will create one table that movie genre. We will optimize it, but right now we are keeping it as it is. So genres, and here two things it will take. First will be movie ID, and second will be genre ID. But for this uniqueness of this table, what we will do, we will make it movies or movie underscore genre. Okay, now we have made it genres, or we will just kept it name as ID for now, because we are not sure for this table how we will take it as a relationship. So here will be one movie ID, and one will be genre ID. So underscore ID. These three columns will be there. Okay, now let's build a relation with this table. ID will not be linked with anything. Movie ID will be linked with the movie ID here. After that, this genre ID will be linked with genre. Okay, after genre, we will keep a track of the data which is need to be shown while any user play the movie. Correct. So for that, we need will create one table with the name real data. Okay, real underscore data, means here we will store all the movies URL, like video URL. So id will be data id. This will be begin to, and here we will kept video URL. So video URL can be many. Okay, so we will keep here videos URL, videos underscore URL, and this will be in form of JSON. Okay, JSON. And now here we want that if user want to download the movie or want to watch, then of course for premium user we are going to show this option also. And user the download button will be itself from videos URL itself. Okay, so now we need whether the videos URL is are of which movie. So we need movie ID also, movie underscore ID. And let's create the relationship of this. I hope you have understood that how its relationship would like look like. So it will be have only one relationship with the movie ID, and this is all the related to movies ID it will look like. Now we need one more table of creating like user can like, user can comment, user can dislike the movie, or user like what is the experience of the user with this movie. For that we will create one more table of user experience, user underscore experience. And this will be the user like experience ID, experience underscore ID, and this will be begin to. After that which movie this like experience it is, so we will write here movie ID, movie ID. This will be begin to. After that we will make a column of like, this will be also begin to. After that dislike, and after that dislike, then total comments, and the total comments will be automatically increased when the user will comment on the particular movie. Okay, and okay, that's all. We will not add more in this. These all three things we will we are going to take in this user experience table. Not much more for this table. Okay, one more thing we can take: likes we have taken, dislikes we have taken, total comments we have taken, and now we will take views also. Like how many views are there on this particular video or particular movie, correct? So now let's build a relationship between these, and there will be only one relationship, by the way, and it will be only movie with a movie ID, correct? So let's build a relationship between this. Okay, now this will be the relationship only in this user experience table. So now this is all would look like somehow, but there can be a little bit more. So okay, one more thing, like subscription based model if we are keeping, then we need to keep track of payment history also, correct? So for payment history, what we will do, we will create one more table with the name payment history. Okay, payment underscore history, and here will be payment ID, payment underscore ID, and this will be begin to. After that user ID, user underscore ID, which user have done the payment. After that what is the amount. Okay, like what amount they have paid, and that will be also begin to. After that session ID, basically session ID is always unique for every payment. So session ID, which is created by the, like which is given by the payment integration third party parties. Okay, like if we talk about Razorpay, then Razorpay provide us one session ID. With the help of that session ID the user can make payment. Okay, after that payment date, on which date user have done payment, so that we can decide whether user will be allowed to take up to where benefits of our premium plans. Okay, so payment date, this will be date itself only instead of date and time. And let's build a relationship between this, and there will be only one relationship of a user, because we will give it only user. Okay, user ID. Okay, this is all currently we are working on. So our DB structure will look like somehow this. Okay, as you can see on the screen, I hope you will not be able to see, it's too small. Okay, let me move my cursor to, okay, hide, let me hide this also. Okay, now let me tell you, we have one movies column or one user. Okay, one sec. Okay, one user table. One user table is there. After that, we have taken one comment and comment reply. After that, we have created watch list, watch history, and recommendation of that movie. After that, user experience means like, dislike, comment, views. And after that, we have created genre table, and we have made one movie genre. Spelling can be wrong, but we will change it later. Okay, I had movie ID, and this movie ID will be the like which movie genre. There can be more than one movie genre, so for that we have created one middleware kind of thing here. So one table will be the middleware and working. We will try to remove it, so we will try to handle this whole data inside this only. Okay, we will give movie id and movie genre here, but it will be too messy here, so we have created one more table. So after that, we have created request and request reply. So this is all our table will look like our structure will look like. I think there are around 14 to 15 tables. If it's necessary, then we are going to create more. Okay, so that's all in this video. Hope you enjoy. Hope you came to know how to build a complex DB structure of movies. And we will implement this while working on our project. From next video, we will start working. We will create work on front end with the side by side working on front end. We will start working on back end also. But this is our DB structure will look like. Okay, that's all in this video. We will catch up you in another video. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed this.